bite into it, all the chocolate oozes out and it's super delicious, and you only think you can get it at the restaurant. Well, today I'm going to show you that it is one of the easiest recipes that you could ever make, and it is going to impress everybody. Okay, so this is what you're going to need. You're going to need 4 chocolate squares, and these are semi-sweet. This is 1 ounce square. You're going to need 4 of these. And then you're going to need 1 stick of butter, which is basically half a cup. You want 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, which is another way of saying just powdered sugar. And then it's 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. You need 4 eggs, and we're going to separate those in a little bit. You're going to have 4 custard cups, and these custard cups are great because you're going to use them for so many different things. It's a great investment. A sifter or a strainer, whatever you have in the house. You need a glass bowl, and you have a spatula, your sharp knife, you need your cookie sheet, and of course non-stick spray so you actually can get the cake out. So first you're going to melt the chocolate and the butter. Super easy. So you put all the chocolates in your bowl, and there's no cutting. You just literally unwrap and dump, unwrap and dump. And you want to microwave it high for about 2 minutes. And you could see how the butter melted around the chocolate. And so what you do is the chocolate is all melted. Do you see that? So you just mix it all together. And now you're gonna add your confectioner's sugar, little by little. You just add a little bit, just enough to whisk it in. Add a little bit more. So now you want to add just 2 whole eggs and then 2 egg yolks. Super easy. Basically just tap it, kind of find where the half is, go back and forth, go back and forth. So now you're just going to whisk it together. Okay, so now you're going to add the 6 tablespoons of flour. And whenever I use flour in recipes like this, I like to sift it through. Just make sure it's all mixed together like this. Now it's time to spray your custard cups with this non-stick spray so it will actually pop out when it's ready. So you place the custard cups in the center of the cookie sheet and you just pour it in 3/4 full because you need some room for it to rise. So the greatest thing about this recipe is that you can make it the night before or even 2 nights before. You put saran wrap over each custard cup, you put it in the fridge, and it's good to go. And then 15 minutes before your dinner guests or your family finishes eating dinner, you just put it right into the oven at 425, straight from the refrigerator. And by the time they're done, they have a fresh baked mocha lava chocolate cake oozing, ready for them to eat, freshly made for them. Beautiful masterpiece. Check this out. Okay, so here we go. This is the real test. They're going to be hot, so be careful. And you take your sharp knife and you run it along the cake just so you release it from the custard cup. Then you take your plate that you're going to serve it on, put it in the middle. Okay, here we go. Say a little prayer. Voila! Of confectioner's sugar. You can hide any imperfections that you have. You make it look nice and Baba fancy. Let's give it a try. Ooh, look at that. So good. You are gonna love this. The actual recipe is printed right below. You have to try this and it's gonna impress every single person. Okay, this is BabbaCo, Jessica Kim signing out. Just go back and forth, yolk, and what you do is just cut it in half and